Good morning, class, and welcome to this video. This video is going to give you a quick overview of what you have to do today. And also, if you are a little confused on this test, this will help you out, hopefully. And so do your best to just pay attention really quick, and you'll be on your way to getting 100%. So guiding question again, do similarities in anatomical structures, that's what we did on Tuesday, and in embryos, that's what we did on Wednesday, support the theory that all species came from a common ancestor. And if you look at the back of your page, all right, so not this one, but the one that's stapled on there, it's all the vocabulary words to help you out to understand this guiding question. So if you are reading this question and there's some words in here that you don't quite understand, I would look at those vocabulary words first. And then once you understand those vocabulary words, then you'll be able to answer that guiding question. All right, so the claim, you're answering the guiding question. Do similarities in anatomical structures and in embryos support the theory that all species came from one ancestor? I would say yes. All right, so I would say yes, I believe that that similarities in anatomical structures and in embryos support the theory that we came from a common ancestor. It's as simple as that. You just say yes, I do believe, and then you basically restate the guiding question. If you wanted to say no, that's fine as well. Just be able to back that up. All right, so now we're going into the second part, part one, which is comparing anatomical structures. Now this is the justify part, and you're using evidence from your lab and answering this question. So here's how this works. You are going to write with pencil in this white space here. You're not supposed to try to fill in the blanks here, okay? Some of you were doing that yesterday. There's not enough room to answer that question in those little spots. So you're writing here, okay? This part right here is what you copy. So you're writing all this in pencil, and then what you write here is your own thoughts, okay? What did you observe what did you do in your experiment? That's what you're talking about. You're writing about everything that you did, all right? I observed that. What did your results show? And so again, this is part one. So we are going to be using this one right here for part one, all right? So what did you do in your experiment? Like you can say, I grouped common species together, and then just with those cards, and you can just tell me exactly what you did on that day. And then the next part is right here. You'll see, what did your results show? So you're gonna, again, write out, I observed that, and then you're going to write, what did your results show? Okay, and what did you see? Did you see that there were a lot of species that had common bones? What did you notice? All right, after you finished your experiment, what did you notice? All right, what did they all have in common? All right, as simple as that. And then the second part, we're going here is, why does this evidence support your claim? Okay, so if you said yes, I believe this answers that all similarities in anatomical structures and embryos support that we came from a common ancestor. If you said yes, you do, then you need to say why your evidence supports your claim. And the way you could say that is like, okay, so if species have common bone structures, then that must mean we may have came from a common ancestor a long time ago, because there's this, I noticed those similarities. Okay, you just have to apply that and explain why. Why does the evidence that you did on Tuesday on your lab support your answer to your guiding question? Okay, all right, the second part down here, you're using the comparing embryos lab right here, okay? And you'll notice that you probably saw a lot in common with those embryos. So again, you're going to say, in this experiment, what did you do in this experiment? How did you go about collecting your data? I observed that. What did you guys see? What did you see in common with all those embryos? Be specific, okay? Give me examples. And then this evidence supports my claim because, so why does all these embryos being in common, why is that an evidence for evolution? Why is that an evidence for a common ancestor? And then you explain why. All right. So please do your best. Hopefully this helped. All right. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me, text me on my Google Voice number. And yeah, you guys will be good. So if you have any questions, please let me know. And I hope you guys have a good day and are really good for the sub.